Are you here alone?
Hacking into a lie detector is pretty much you actually change the calibration into something different, so it is possible to hack into a lie detector.
Let us use our cyber deck to breach access points.
I'm surprised they have a wired access in the door entry. Anybody can come in and plug in and try to get access to that. Debit card verification. I guess the Android needs to pay to get all the medical attention. Hello, my name is Achary. I'm a cybersecurity consultant. I've been practicing cybersecurity for about 15 years. Today we're going to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. Keanu Reeves is in there, and let's check it out. Oh, it's a couple of dead bodies in the bathtub. That's female.
Jacking into Biomon.
Oh, okay, he just pulled the network cable out of his wrist. Okay, wow. And analyzing data. Okay, these are androids, I believe. Getting data from those androids using the network cable. That's pretty cool.
Something's jamming the Biomon signal.
Alright, there's no need of doctor here, so all the analyzing of the android goes through the network cable and he can read everything. All the status, vitals. Excellent. Pull the cord.
Got the shard. Removing it now.
They actually took the main chip out of that Android. Debit card verification. Okay. I guess the Android needs to pay to get all the medical attention. He's got artificial limbs. That is pretty cool. It's actually futuristic. Looks like some small panel coming up with all these displays. I think they may already have those in development, so that's amazing. Not sure if this is a real person or android or... Okay, I think they just put the barcode on that person. Hopefully not a chip implant. I wonder what's happening to that person's arm. Maybe they are making an artificial limb. It looks like that person got transplanted some sort of a chip in their head or brain. So they're adding artificial limbs and artificial capability to humans. That's pretty awesome. Looks like this person's getting all the artificial stuff, chips and everything implanted. Oh, there you go. There's some artificial circuits implanted on this person's palm. Looks like humans can be upgraded too. Oh, interesting. So they touch it and they get connected to this weapon. That is amazing. So it's like upgrading your computer to more memory and more processor. You get a sensor on your arm and wrists and you get to do different things. Or with whatever's implanted into this person's head, they can analyze all this stuff. Pretty cool. We actually can get there because if you see Google Glass came up with something, it's an actually wearable glass outside. Eventually all those stuff's going to be put into a contact lens and you can see anything. It's also augmented reality. If you hold your cell phone on a building or anywhere, you can actually see the building, but your phone shows the restaurant name or any shop inside the building with the address and everything. All those things could be done with a contact lens that you could wear without carrying a cell phone.
Are you here alone?
The Corpos have hacked us through our personal link and have subjected us to a kind of lie detector program.
What do you think of like a hacking biometrics for a lie detector?
Hacking into a lie detector is pretty much you actually change the calibration into something different. So it is possible to hack into a lie detector if you can get hold of it ahead of time and manipulate it.
Do you have any thoughts on like hacking the human body?
As of today, there's no technology exists, but they're looking into a lot of stuff. For example, they're looking into implanting chip into the human body, like an RFID to, get your social security and all the other ID. But there's a lot of resistance. There's all this ethical or not ethical. Those are the main arguments. But it's possible to implant a chip. My dog has a chip on its body, so you can actually track RFID and get all the information on about my dog with just scanning the chip. So it's possible to do that on a human being, but not that level they are showing in this game. But in the future, maybe sometime in the future, it is possible.
To his neural sign. In the world of Cyberpunk, once you are
there you go. You just pull that network cable out of the wrist. This is also another lesson in terms of cybersecurity. That's why they're trying to protect all the server rooms, and the physical security is really important. As long as anyone has access to any of the port, you can actually plug in a network cable. I'm not talking about this person's wrist network cable, but you can take a laptop, plug into that port. Even though there's some restrictions on those ports, you can try to hack into that. You actually have a more easy access to the port and try way into those systems with the physical access. So that's why these people have all this cable coming out of their wrist, so they can easily plug in and direct access. And you can do more damage by physically plugging into it directly. In terms of going into people's brain and accessing their memory, I don't know, that's mostly like a biological thing, but if that person has a memory chip implanted, yeah, you can go back and access a lot of the things stored in the memory. In terms of biological, neuron, nerves, neurology, I'm not an expert to comment on that, but I don't think it's possible directly accessing people's memory of the past and all the memory inside people's brain.
Proceed. What's going on?
Oh, all these characters are really good, and I actually like the graphics on this one. Pretty amazing. Looks like every character in this game has some sort of bionic parts, arm, leg, or a brain or something. I know this character has something embedded on the wrist, so that person can connect to it, the weapon directly.
Let us use our cyber deck to breach access points. For this, we fill the
Just pull the network cable and connect to the computer. Actually, they are hacking directly. So they're trying to get access into this door by directly plugging into this gate and trying to guess the code. Okay, access granted. So they pretty much punched in the key to get access into the door. It's easier with actually wired access. I'm surprised they have a wired access in the door entry. Anybody can come in and plug in and try to get access to that.
With our nanowire, we can even hack this guy's implants from a distance.
Oh, amazing. Oh, so they're breaching from distance. So that means they are sending some sort of a signal, probably infrared, communicating through infrared, because it's a direct point-to-point. So it's definitely not a Wi-Fi signal.
Okay, on you go.
That's pretty cool. You can get any weapon and immediately knows how to use it with that chip implanted on the wrist.
Money now, or I will drop you. I swear to God.
That's a lot of cash.
Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. You're alive and well.
Oh, that's what's going on. So this person, they're accessing this person's memory. That's what they gathered. Okay, now I get it. Or they're trying to access everything from this person's memory. Definitely there may be a chip on this person's head, so it's easier to access.
Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else.
Oh, okay, they are reenacting the situation of what happened in that person's memory. It would be awesome if I can go back and replay all those things happen in the past. I don't remember a lot of the things. I don't even know how I got here this morning. This is like editing a movie, going into somebody's brain and rewinding and seeing minor detail. That is pretty awesome. I don't even know if we can do that.
Okay, we have a due to
It goes into a lot of details. Okay, now they're accessing behind the scenes. Wow.
What I see you gets in the flooring.
So this is what happened. They're instead of first person view, they're looking at an 8D view to analyze and see how this incident happened, and they can analyze all the scenes and surroundings and come up with the conclusion. If we can do that, that would be amazing. Law enforcement and police officers would be really happy.
See that? They shot him and he...
Oh, he got shot. The blood coming out of the back of this person's head. Yep. So he robbed that place, and while he was walking out, he got shot. That's how he ended up at that place where they are reading his brain. Now they don't know who actually shot him. Excellent. We just watched Cyberpunk 2077. It was amazing. A lot of hacking going on. Bionics, cybernetics. People get Ethernet cable pulling out of their hand. A lot of artificial limbs, artificial rendering, and a lot of visual stuff. This game is amazing. All right, if you want to check out more videos like this, check out Gamology on YouTube and Facebook. Is that person Indian? I see he's doing. Thank you. Don't shoot me like the Apu and Simpsons. No, I'm just kidding. I thought he was doing this. Namaste.